What up, though? It's your boy OctoberDuncan.Crypto, and I wanted to bring you a news article today. It's a kind of older article, not really new, but it's new news to me. Something popped up in my Twitter feed today on something, so it's trying to put y'all hip, like because I wasn't hip, so I'm trying to get y'all caught up. And this was from news.stanford.edu, so it's an official website from the school. So it's not just some fugazi old, website. So let's get into it. Stanford course allows students to learn about virtual reality while fully immersed in VR environments. The innovative classroom experience lets students directly experience the wide-ranging possibilities of virtual reality as a cutting-edge medium. So that's a nice, great tagline and shit. What I'm saying? That sounds good. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like what I'm saying, like what I thought about as a kid being real. Kind of remind me of how it used to be Mavis Beacon. I don't know if anybody remember Mavis Beacon. Leave that in the chat. I'll leave it in the comments. Uh, Ask students at Stanford University's Virtual People course what they did in class that day, and you'll get some surprising answers. The students might have floated in space, gaping down at the planet Earth below. They might have swum amid a beautiful coral reef, watching each passing seconds, each passing second representing years as a climate change caused the reef's ruin. Oh, that's dope. The students might have gone for a walk, but as the person with a skin color different than their own and subjected to prejudice. Oh, okay. The Virtual People course is among the first and largest course to be taught amongst entirely in virtual reality or VR, with several hundred students in the summer and fall courses. These students participate in all remote classes via a VR headset worn over their eyes, like an opaque scuba mask, plus two handheld controllers to move about the virtual environments. Jeremy Belston, the the Thomas More Stroke Professor in the School of Humanities and Sciences, and professor of communication, has taught the Virtual People course since 2003, but it's only recently that advances in VR technology have enabled the class to be taught entirely in VR. Course instructor Course instructors and students spent more than 60,000 shared minutes together in VR environments during the summer quarter and are projected to spend about 140,000 shared minutes together during the fall. God damn. A lot of VR time, man. I don't know. Um, I don't know. In Virtual People, the students don't just get to try VR a handful of times. VR becomes the medium they rely on, said Belston, the founding director at Stanford's Virtual Human Interaction Lab. Uh, to the best of my knowledge, nobody has networked hundreds of students via VR headsets for months at a time in the history of virtual reality, or even in the history of teaching. It's VR at an incredible scale, and it seems like an experiment. I don't know, but if it'll work or not. The class examines VR's expanding and evolving role in areas including popular culture, engineering, behavioral science, and communication. Roughly 10 million VR systems are in use in the United States alone, yet many people are unaware of how far the technology has come and its applications beyond entertainment. I didn't. Um, I just have to skim this. I'm not able to read this whole thing, but that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm gonna go down there. It says Sophie Marie Wallace, 23, who's majoring in science, technology, and society, also had her views on VR transformed in this class. I was able to discover a passion I want to pursue in the future, which is using VR to improve sports performance in both land and aquatic sports, Wallace said. The course is built around learning by doing, allowing students to experience and build applications that previous students could only read about, from therapeutic medicine to sports training to teaching empathy, said Bellison. Um, that empathy part is interesting that they say that, because they actually you see they say the empathy part, and then they alluded to earlier learning from learning from VR. Was it right up here? It said learning through VR, like being in another person's skin and have prejudice against you. So that might be interesting how they're trying to use this VR to learn, you know what I'm saying, different nuances, you know what I'm saying, living in another person's shoes. That might be something interesting, just my thoughts on it. But I say split, connecting and learning virtually. Course games, class students, yeah, but you guys get the, you get let's read this last paragraph. Students learn the ropes of VR through a range of activities and explorations, including VR field trips, by guest lecturers such as Courtney Cogburn. Cogburn, Associate Professor of Social Work at Columbia University, is the lead creator for a Thousand Cut Journey, an immersive VR experience developed in collaboration with Ville that teaches racial empathy by having the viewer experience life as a black man who encounters racial prejudice. Another guest lecturer is former Stanford and National Football League quarterback Trent Edwards, who shows students how to learn about football plays in VR. One of the most popular class exercises involves students mixing menu-driven commands and programming to create interactive virtual reality scenes such as Earth-like environments and whimsical tea parties and fairies and fantasy escapes. So, interacting with a new metaverse. I mean, you guys get the, you know what I'm saying? You see what we're talking about. It's virtual reality courses um at Stanford University. Those are the Oculus headsets that they're wearing. That little piece kind of hit home with me right there. That one of the most popular classes and exercises involves students mixing menu. I mean, not that one, but the one about this lady right here and experiencing empathy by having the viewer experience life as a black man who encounters racial prejudice. Because I wonder, is this lady I mean, where are they getting this information from? Is it black people or is it like a white person teaching? I mean, white people teaching black folks about black folks. I don't, I don't, I don't know. I don't know. But
You
let's
got their
click on this
back
video.
there. So who's still Nick and Kasha? Let's see who's. Yep, everyone's coming. Wow, this is great. This is so cool. Okay, everybody, please come over here. Get your back to the wall. We're gonna have to the other side. One, two, three. Teleport race. Go.
Uh,
All right. Okay, everybody use the teleport. Fantastic. That was lesson number one. Lesson number two is let's use what I warned you about, using the left thumb.
okay, so that was like a little clip, a little 38-second clip. They were doing like a little race, but so we pretty much Stanford's teaching the first metaverse class, and Stanford, that's out west, and they're always kind of cutting edge. So be on the lookout for metaverse classes coming to you. And do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's gonna be anything to pick up on, or you should get involved in, get your kid involved in? I know I got my son about to be in high school soon. I don't know if I want him to go into virtual reality courses. I want him to get the real interaction, but let me know in the comments what you think. Like and subscribe. Peace.